All right, guys, let's take a little closer look at the Farr and Swit Vice Edition. This is a limited edition watch. This is going to be open for pre-order on April 21st, so coming up. Actually, I'll probably post this on the 21st. That would make more sense. So only 85 of these. So if you want one, I know there was quite the demand when I posted up the unboxing, and there's only 85 of them. So good luck. I know there's going to be people that are going to be griping about that and wish they had it and everything like that. But maybe he'll do a different colorway with the same type of pattern or something, and maybe make another limited edition one or something. But this colorway works really good. Pairs up with the strap habit straps really well. This black one with the pink on the bottom too, and then the Tiffany colored FKM rubber straps, which I will put those on and give you a wrist shot and all that stuff with that as well. But so far I've worn it with this strap, and typically I'm a huge fan of the FKM rubber, but I think this watch works better with the sailcloth one for some reason. I think it's just the looks of it. I like the darker so it doesn't pull away the focus from the watch design. I would rather have the focus on the watch design versus the strap, if that makes sense. And I think you'll see that when I put the FKM on there. So anyway, guys, let's get into the case size. This is a 42 millimeter case by 50 millimeter lug to lug. Thickness is 12.5. You have a sapphire crystal up top with AR coating. 22 millimeter lug width. So if you don't like the straps that come on this one, you can figure out whatever color or leather or whatever you want to go with. You can figure it out. 7 millimeter screw down crown. So that's really nice. Has 100 meter water resistance. It is obviously a chronograph. We'll go ahead and start that. You can see it ticking away. This is a solar, Seiko solar. I think it's still kind of a mecha quartz if I'm not mistaken. I'll see if I can find that information. Obviously, I'll put a link to the Farr and Swit website down below. This is a prototype that the Adam, the owner of Farr and Swit, was wearing, and he sent it over for me to video. I have to get this back to him ASAP. That's why I'm trying to get this video done. Well, you don't know this, but on this timeline, trying to get this video done, and then I got to get this watch out to him tomorrow because he is going to want to have it at the Microlux show in Chicago, which is this next weekend. So here's a look at the case back. We can go ahead and zoom in and take a closer look at all of the watch here, a little bit closer detail. 100 meter, obviously solar, quick release spring bars on the strap habit. There you go. The case is pretty much all brushed. You have the polished bezel, and then you have that really fun colorway, kind of like a Tron look to it on the bottom there. Solar panels are up top. You can see the sub dials, your running seconds down here at the 6, and you have your minute counter up there at the 12. A blacked out handset with loom. There's two different color looms in this. There's C3, which is going to be green, and there's C9, which is going to be teal. So that's pretty fun. You have that very vivid pink colored chronograph hand ticking away. So that's a fun color palette for sure used on this. The Vice watch, you know, kind of like Miami Vice, kind of like the old 80s vibe, you know. Does that not scream 80s, like car posters, you know, TV, just everything about it is just like that generation, which I grew up in, and I know a lot of you guys did too. It may not resonate with people outside of that generation, but there's definitely more than 85 of us that are really digging this colorway. In fact, this was one that this prototype was made just for fun, and a few of us caught a glimpse, including myself, in some Instagram post or something like that, and I reached out to the owner and said, hey, you need to make that watch, or at least make one more for me. Selfishly, I was trying to get them for more people, but ultimately I was just trying to get one for myself, which I will end up with one after the launch for sure. So one of them is definitely coming to me, so maybe there's only 84 left. Good luck, guys. Good luck. All right, let's zoom back out. Let's pop this on wrist, see what it looks like. Price point, you'll have to look at the website, but I know it's around the $500 mark. So it's definitely in that sweet spot that I talk about, the $500 price point. I know a lot of people might gripe about the fact that it's, you know, a quartz watch and blah, 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 and that's a lot of money for it. sure, I'm not diminishing the fact that $500 is still a lot of money. It is. But it's still really dang cool. I don't see anything else out there like it. So, yeah, I'm pretty much good with it. All right, let's swap this strap out. And honestly, I'm going to do this in real time because it's also a quick demonstration of how great these quick release spring bars make changing out these straps. Because I mean, it helps if you have a little bit of a fingernail, which, you know, I've been trying to keep mine a little bit shorter because I don't want people griping about that too much. But boom, just like that, and you have dramatically changed the look of the watch. Let's pop this one on wrist. And this watch, when you buy it, it comes with both these straps from Strap Habit. And I love the collaboration with Strap Habit and Farr and Swit. I'd like to see more of that in the industry. Definitely in the microbrand world, and I think we are seeing that, where you see some, you know, partnerships. I don't want to say partnerships, but definitely some collaborations, some people working together with whether it be the straps or designs or caseworks. I mean, you could do much like you see the auto manufacturers. You know, those are much larger relationships, but you could see it done in the microbrand world where, you know, maybe they use one case for two different brands, and they both put their own spin on it with different straps, bracelets, you know, hand dials, all that stuff. And personally, I know some people might be like, well, you know, that's just weird, or it's, you know, they look the same but they're different, sort of thing. I kind of dig it. I don't know why, but much like you would see like in a more modern car, say for example the biggest one that comes to mind is like the Subaru BRZ and the Toyota AE86 or whatever that thing's called, GR86 or whatever like that. It's this Toyota chassis, Subaru engine and transmission drivetrain, right? And they do their own little twist on the fascia and everything like that. So they look different, but they're kind of the same car. I would be totally fine with seeing that collaboration done in the microbrand world. Let me know what you think. It used to be done back in the day with some smaller brands, and I know it's still kind of being done, but on the low in the microbrand world, I would like to see it be done like almost more openly. So let me know what you think about that. So the date window is a little small. Again, most people that this watch is going to vibe with probably are on the verge, if not already wearing readers. So that date, I could have done with the no date for sure. And I think a lot of you guys would agree with me on there. See, it's not a mecha quartz. When you hit the button and it smooth sweeps back, it doesn't snap back. So it's not a mecha quartz. But either way, it is a chronograph. Could have done without the date. But the date is there. It's framed in. It's loomed. And the loom on this is actually really good. So, very fun watch. Good luck picking one up if you like it. If not, you know, let me know in the comments. But be respectful, because I do have an auto block feature on my videos. So if you swear and stuff like that, it's not going to get posted. You're just wasting your time. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next vid.